Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Finally got my RLC in from, that's my power wagon. Right on, big old box. But that's cool. And I got a little bit from J Car. I saw another cool truck on there I wanted, so I ordered it a week ago. But anyway, I wanted to say something real quick. It's not about Hot Wheels, so some of you may want to skedaddle. But it's basically about that shooting in Texas. That I cannot imagine what. I don't even want to begin to know how that would feel. But it takes a terrible mind to do what was done there. Even at 18, being able to do that to little children is something's obviously wrong with you. I hate, I said something a while back about when I went to my granddaughter's, I don't remember, it was Valentine party or something, but, well, I don't remember which one it was, but I couldn't, you can't take a firearm in there. So you're just kind of helpless. But I will say, here in the Midwest, a lot of our schools, hers, which I'm glad for, they have to buzz you in. You can't just walk in. They have to look at you through the camera and buzz you in. Now, it's not much stricter than that. So I'm not saying it's foolproof. Somebody could still get in. But you're not just going to run in there. And, but I still don't like the fact that, I have to unarm myself to go in there. I wouldn't, I'm not going to, if I'm there, I'm not going to just stand there and not do nothing. But I don't have much chance I could do anything without some kind of weapon. Anyway, I don't have all the answers, but I know there's things we can do. I mean, what I hate about America is this. We can never help the vets. We can never help the people that want to, that don't want to be homeless. I know there's people homeless that want to be that way, but we can never help them. We can never do anything for our schools, and to protect them. But every time another country has a problem, we pull 40 billion out of our butt like nothing. Send it right on over there. We do it all the time. And that's always bothered me. I don't know, I just don't understand how they always do that. But you can't help us. There's things they can do to protect these schools better. And they should. They should do something to protect them. Now, I've heard tons of things about it, and they always want to blame the firearm. The Democrats especially. That's their go-to every time is the firearm. Dude, it's the people. It's not the firearm. If it wasn't a firearm, they'll go in there with a machete. It's happened. Look it up. But again, that's all debatable for everybody, to cry about, moan about, whatever. It sucks that it happens, but there's things that can be done to protect this. Now, I've heard people say, well, teachers should be armed. Well, if they are, you shouldn't know it. I mean, if a teacher's armed, he shouldn't let anybody know it. I have no problems with that. But don't let the students know. Don't let anybody know you're armed. Just be armed. And because knowing you're armed opens them up to a whole lot of other problems. There could be students that take advantage of that. There's tons of things about it. But this is what another thing really annoys me, especially about the left and the propaganda that's going on in America right now. Okay? Pay attention to this because it's a fact. Now, I'm not against interracial relationships or anything like that. Here's my point to it, though. When my kids were being raised, they were pushing it hard. They, being the government, using the media and using television to push it hard. It was in cartoons, it was in everything because they had a goal. Joe Biden has recently spoke about that. He'll remind you about how you can watch TV and see commercials with you can't watch them without seeing interracial couples. Okay, fine. But he sits there and tells you that's not by accident. We did that. We're making soap, man. That's what he says. Okay, anyway. Yes, they did that. And okay, fine. But what they're doing now is they're pushing this transgender thing down everybody's throat. A lot of these people are not this way. real people that, people that really do think they're transgender or really are, whatever, will tell you it's not as many as they're saying. But they're pushing this the same way. And my point to all this is this. The Democrats especially want to act like there's something wrong with me. I'm unstable. I'm not right in the head because I believe I need a firearm to protect myself and my family. And those same people want to tell me that this person over here that can't decide if he's male or female and does it on a daily basis is totally normal. There's nothing wrong with that person. They're not tripping in any way. And that's horse crap because they're pushing this on people that don't even have this in their mind, especially when they start messing with children. Now, this guy here, this shooter, he dressed up that way all the time, back and forth. That doesn't mean a whole lot, but it means this. There are some issues there, okay? Don't act like I'm the one that's abnormal, wrong. That's just, and they don't believe it either. They do this to tear down society. It's on purpose. They can protect these children. They know that. Every time there's a shooting, they use it for political gain. Every time. They don't care. And they don't care about the transgender community either. It's just another tool to use to destroy us. And again, I'm not saying go out and attack transgenders. I'm not saying they're all mental in the head. But I'm saying don't try to tell me there's something wrong with me because I'm as old school as can be and am ready to defend myself. I've carried a weapon since before I could even carry a weapon. I grew up in the hood. I made me a zip gun. I had a gun made out of a car antenna before you could even get a firearm, okay? I never done anything stupid with it, all right? I still don't. But now, people will do these things. It happens. But to tell me that I have issues, they say this on the news. They talk about us gun owners and literally said that we have mental problems and because we feel like we need a firearm. The same people that tell me this person's totally normal, not even knowing what sex they are. See, this is the problems with America that we're never going to be able to get away from, but they're going to use against us. That's the kind of stuff that needs to stop. Okay? And then they took away all mental health places to help you. We don't have that much anymore where you could go get help. So, and how many of these shooters have you seen lately that reported? I mean, the one before this said, he told people he was going to do this. I mean, in a plenty amount of time. They did nothing. Checked him out and evaluated him and said, he's all right, let him go. He ends up doing exactly what he said. The guy that went in the grocery store and, the white guy that went in the black side of town grocery store, what did he tell you? What did he say? Why did he say, I'm sorry I'm going into all this, guys, but it's life and it's it affects all of us whether we want it to or not. It could be about Diecast, but it's the truth. What did he say? Why did he pick that area? Because he knew mostly gun-free. There wasn't going to be very many people in there with resistance. That's all a gun-free sign is come get me because I can't defend myself. Now that guy warned and said things over and over that he was going to do this, and they still did nothing about it ahead of time. So many opportunities to have done something. Well, anyway, as we said, it's terrible that all this happens. I could not stand to be in one of those people's shoes right now. And it really irks me when the media walks up to somebody like that man and says, so what are you thinking right now? The one that's missing his daughter. So what are you thinking right now? If I was there, I just want to punch him right in the face. What do you think I'm thinking right now? Well, you got some real nerve to ask one of those parents crap like that. What do you think they're thinking right now? Holy cow, man. See, that's because none of them care about you or your feelings. They use all of this stuff for their agenda. They don't care. They could stop it all, but they don't. So anyway, that's my point to the whole thing is I'm sick of seeing it on the news, and I feel bad for every one of those people down there that had to have that happen to them. But don't think the government doesn't spin all this and know all about it. They do. And to sit there and tell gun owners, law-abiding citizens, that we're the one that have some kind of mental issue, but yet these other people don't, is just bananas. Okay. And my point to the other was they are pushing this. They're pushing this transgender stuff in school and everywhere else. And less than 6% of the population all added up together in the alphabet community. And they're going to do all this against 94% of the other population. Ask yourself why that is. You know, it's just common sense. I know people say, this is a Hot Wheels channel. No, this is a HewittzHotWheelz channel. And I talk about things that matter in my life. And those things matter in my life. Why? Because I have grandkids still in school and I won't go for it. You let me find out they're doing that crap at one of my grandkids' school. I'll be down there in a second. That won't be happening with my kids anymore. You don't teach them that. We'll decide what we want to teach them. And that ain't it. And yes, they will know what a firearm does. And yes, they will have it. And if you ever think you're going to take away my guns, just remember what I said in the beginning. I can make myself one. You ain't never going to take one from me and leave me with nothing. It ain't going to happen. This is just ridiculous. And they don't care about us at all. I can go on and on about it, but it's just pathetic. You know? They don't care about even the people they're letting come across the border illegally. They don't care about that. They don't care about those people. They act like they want to help them. I can't blame any family wanting to come to America to better their life. Okay? But the government, they don't care about them. They just want to use them. They're hoping to get their votes. That's why they're spreading them out across the country right now, all over the place. But they don't care about them. It's so terrible, man. So anyway, everybody just think about those people. I mean, that is so terrible. I saw that on the news and it just made you want to cry, man. I couldn't even look at all them little kids. It takes an evil mind to do that. I don't care what tool they used. And it's just terrible. And it has been bugging me all day. I couldn't imagine. So anyway, think about that, guys, because everything I say is the truth, whether you want to swallow it down or not. So now on to a brighter note. You know, God bless all those people down there. I hope them families get through all of that and all. And there's so much more we could do to protect our schools. You know, it doesn't have to be like that. I mean, they protect everything, but, you know, and putting a sign up, a gun-free schools. You know, this is a gun-free zone. One more point to this. This is a gun-free zone. Who do you think, what criminal do you think walks up there and says, dang it, I can't go in there now with my firearm and shoot all these people I wanted to shoot? You know why? Because they got a sign up there saying it's a gun-free zone. Dadgummit. Well, let me go on home now. Man, it's just so stupid. You know what? I'm going to stop. I've said my say, and anybody with common sense or half a brain could see that. You know, and everybody was, oh, it'd be better without firearms. Look, you're never going to have that. Sure, I will agree with you. If there were 100% sure, you could guarantee me 100% there's not going to be anybody anywhere with a firearm. I don't, you know, okay, fine. That would be, let's go with paradise. Don't mean killings are going to stop. But that means that I ain't going to have to bump into somebody else, a criminal that does have a firearm. And I, the law-abiding citizen, am the only one that don't. No, that's how it will be. That's how it's always going to be. Now, if you could, you know, guarantee that nobody's going to, it might be a little more understandable. But even in countries that don't have firearms, no, the citizens don't. Certain ones do, just not you. So, you know, even there it doesn't stop it. But anyway, my God, I know all of y'all have seen that, and God, it's so terrible. I feel so bad about it, and I just had to say something. So anyway, here's my power wagon, guys. Now that I've already destroyed everybody with that, and which, you know, it's cool, because only the people that, you know, understand will still be here. The rest of them already shagged. That's a Hot Wheel channel. How dare him talk about that? I'm out of here. Peace out, brother. That baby is sweet. Look at that. Everybody told me it was going to be. Look at that. I know a lot of people didn't care for this truck. I wanted it for a couple reasons. I like trucks, And this was kind of unique that it swivels like that. And it's old Dodge 52. And it is good looking. I really like that. Everybody said it looked good, and it does. It really does. That's cool. I like it. Once again, guys, sorry I get all amped up, but you ain't seen nothing yet I ever have a problem like that. It won't be nothing nice. I'm so disgusted with our system these days. It caters to the wrong people. Glad to have that. I got a few from J Carr here. And also, before anybody leaves any comment in my channel about, this is for kids. No, it's not. I mark every one of my videos not for kids. Any kids want to watch, that's cool. That's why I don't drop F-bombs all the time and stuff like that. But anything I just said right here, don't think I won't say to my 10-year-old grandchild or my 7-year-old grandchild. You know why? Because I don't want them stupid. Or I don't know if it's stupid is the word, but uneducated, naive, ignorant, not knowing what to do in a situation like that. No, I tell them exactly what to do. Doesn't mean they'll survive, but it means they'll have a chance. They won't walk around, oh, what do I do now, George? So, but I completely understand if people shag and don't want to hear it. That's fine. But yeah, I'll tell my grandkids the same thing. Why? Because it could be a difference between life and death. I let them know what to do if somebody tries to get them. I let them know what to do if somebody does get them. Why? Because it's important. So too many people hide that from their kids. Oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Hey, don't watch him. He talks about bad things. Yeah, it might just save their life one day. It's that kind of stuff cracks me up. It's like, no, you teach them. Why do you think I was so hip as a kid? I was taught about it. I learned about it. Heck, there was a time when I was a kid they'd teach you in school about these things, how to survive and things like that. Not anymore. They want to teach you how to write a love letter to Johnny. Tell little Johnny why you should marry Bill. Hey, Bill. Whatever. So anyway, guys, once again, I guess I shouldn't even apologize. What am I apologizing for? I don't really mean it. I mean, I say what I say because I say it. Some of you will understand, some of you will not. Anyway, I ordered another one of those trucks. I really like it. I know a lot of you guys probably don't really care for it, but it is cool. And that little metal tin's cool too. And it's kind of heavy. It's really kind of heavy. But I ordered another one. I'm going to keep it as a backup. Just in case one time I want to give it away or something. I don't know. I just get those things in my head, and then I do them. And then I saw this truck on there, and was like, dang, man, that's pretty cool. See how it is? And it looks like it comes in. It does. Oh, it does. It pops open so you can take the truck out. Check that out. Oh, that's heavy too. Look at that baby. All this rambling I just did, my sub count's probably going to fall like a rocket going down. Fall like a meteor. But, it is what it is, guys. Is that not cool? Dang. I like that case like that. Ooh, get back in there, baby. I like that case like that. Makes it able to open it up and check it out and close it back. That is super cool. I like that. But yeah, J Carr. Got that at J Carr. And, of course, I grabbed two of them. Now check that out. This one's open. This one's sealed. Sealed by Auto World. What's up with that? Oh, it's just a piece of tape, but it's not on this one. See that? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Then I got a couple more because it was a cool looking truck. I thought it was really sweet. It doesn't open, but it's another square body. Check that baby out. What's that say? Diecast collective. Diecast collectors right on the roof. That is a good looking truck, guys. I wish you could see it really good. Look at that. See, and these are like 12 bucks, guys, from J-Car. But I mean, if you're lucky enough to find it in the store, I guess you could get it for what is it, $7.99, $8? But guys, I never find square bodies in the store, Auto Worlds, or they're gone. I mean, they're gone immediately. You know, that was probably store employee or something. I mean, you know, it's just the way it is. You know, you ain't going to compete with that. So, yeah, I wonder what's up with that. One of them's sealed and one of them's not. Huh. Well, anyway, that's what I got, guys. And I got 2 of those too, because I'm gonna keep a couple extra. So that'll give me three extra square bodies that I'll hold for who knows what I'm gonna do with. You just never know, man. I just send out stuff all the time. Sorry, guys, but that's just what I do. And I don't know, man. I just always feel like they're cool and anybody would love to get that. I mean, anybody would love to see that show up at their house, you know. And this, you may not think it's that cool, but once it was in your hand, you'd like it. Now I was gonna get another one of the gray one. You remember the one I got when I got this one? They were gone. People must have really liked that because they got on those quick, but they were gone. And so I got that. And forgot to tell you guys, hopefully you hung out. Hopefully you hung in there. But our buddy Jeff over there at WW Replicas got a hold of me and said he does not need this. He found it. So, which, you know, a lot of you guys probably did, because I don't think they're going to be that hard to find. I think these are going to be out everywhere, honestly. But there could be some of you that didn't. And I asked Going Diecast if he had found it, and he said he found it. So I'm not sure who hasn't found it, but maybe you guys that might still want it haven't found it. Don't try to be honest with yourself. If you already got it, leave it for somebody else if you would, please. But put in there, and then maybe I'll get to pick the people out of there that said they would like to get it because they haven't found it, and put all them together, and then we'll do a pick, you know, a drawing or something. I'll spin a number wheel to pick who you are, because I'm telling you guys, it's getting too hard for me to just pick one of you guys anymore. Now there are a few people I still got that I need to send some things to, but unfortunately I don't know if those people actually like this. So, but yeah, put in the comments you haven't found it and you'd like to have it. And then, I don't know, there might be 3 of you, there might be 10 of you, I don't know. And then I'll write your names down and we'll do a little deal and I'll ship her off to you. What was that, about $27 little gift right there for free. And I also ended up with one of these. Now, I actually had two, but well, I had three. I sent one away already. He already got it, and I got the other ones. My Hot Wheel collecting amigo wanted, and then this one. I really didn't have anybody in particular when I got it. I just know that a lot of you guys like it, and I'm not sure if any of you guys, if all of you guys are having trouble finding it. So again, you guys might mention that. Whoever's still around after my completely have nothing to do with Hot Wheels rant. But sorry, guys. you know, even after all that, I'm still a lot nicer than I was in my other channel. My other channel will probably make you just... Doesn't matter. Let me know what you think about these guys. And I believe that probably wraps me up. Now these trucks here, I don't know. Some of you guys could try to beg for one from me, I guess, if you wanted to, but I pretty much have these for like, I don't know, just surprise giveaway or somebody that I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. When I just want to give it to some. I don't know. I don't know how you'd explain that. But because I know a lot of people like square bodies. But anyway, I guess I should have got a few more because I bet my old buddy Diecast Clown would definitely love that one. Actually, he'd probably love all three. But anyway, those are extras over there. And I keep apologizing for these customs that I'm not getting done, and I do mean that. I do apologize for that. I got a couple of these extra I'm gonna do up a bit differently and get those worked in too. So anyway, I better let you guys go. Well, those who are still here, and leave it at that. And it's probably better that way, if I scare off some people that really don't like what I'm doing anyway, because I noticed that view count goes way down on things that aren't really, I don't think it's the people. I think it's YouTube decides, or the algorithm decides how to push it or something, because sometimes I'll get a weird video that just gets crazy amount of views, and I'm like, what was so good about that? But when I track it, it's like when I look where it came from, it's YouTube pushed it. Why did they pick that one to push? One of them, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You guys know more about YouTube than I do. I really don't. I don't know anything about social media. I'm still debating on getting an Instagram just to, help get more of these stickers sold when I do drawings and all, and to share a car real quick. Somebody said you could, just quickly post a picture or something of a car or something. So I thought, well, it might be handy, but I just don't want to do Facebook. I'm against Facebook, always have been. I never did believe it was for us. I believe it was for another purpose, and it wasn't for us to reach out and say hello to grandma. But, who knows? My son keeps telling me, you should do Facebook. Get a Facebook. I don't want a Facebook, dude. So anyway, I better let you guys go. I done rambled on enough, but we'll see what happens later on. Let me know in the comments anything you want to let me know. I don't care. Whatever. And I'm sure I'll get some emails about some of this stuff I said too, but that's cool, guys. I mean it. I'm legit. I believe in the freedom of speech. First Amendment and the Second Amendment. Ask yourselves, Why did they put those two at the top of the list? Huh? Must have been pretty important, huh? Yeah, well, they are to me. Say what you want, guys. Don't hurt me. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro. Oh, have a good Memorial Day weekend, too, just in case I don't see you. That was reminds me. I kept seeing some videos over last weekend, and every now and then they were saying, have a good Memorial weekend, and it messed me up for a minute. I started thinking it was like a week ahead. And then on the last one, I was like, because I just went in and paid a bill online, and I was like, wait a minute, it's not the 27th or whatever that weekend, this Friday. And so I told my wife, I said, this ain't Memorial Day weekend, is it? Because, I'm off on Memorial Day. And she said, no. And I was like, what the heck, man? So some videos had me all mixed up because they were saying, have a great Memorial Day weekend, but I guess they were just saying it ahead of time. So anyway, have a great Memorial Day weekend. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro. And remember, man, those families, I can't get it out of my head. Y'all take it easy. Later.